this on forum and it been removed after 8 hours, prob by SDS7 mod, so who runs BP 1049 comments game streamer like comments Ed Hanky if that happens what is the point in battle pirates just get rid of all fleets and just have conch fleets hide or report this like reply 16H. Russell James Coiners crying, again. Joykiller said that is where I believe it was implied, someone wanting top stuff by giving a bottom effort. 3 hide or report this like reply 16H Ed Hanky yup big boys want changes again 1 hide or report this like reply 16H Russell James like they cried about zombie sub-fleets. Who fucking who hide or report this like reply 16H view 5 more replies Simon Phillips although I have seen a number of well-built glut sub, conquer, fleet sink interceptor fleets, so surely Kizai would use that as an argument to keep it in gameplay. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said what's Photoshop and remind me of your FB name. Hide or report this like reply 16H Russell James the first would love to know those builds, I've seen them too, can't come up with anything. Targeted Shadow said Photoshop and FCK my typos. I loved my subs, ever since Preds could sink wolves with good driving, LOL hide or report this like reply 3H Brian Bradshaw so, lemme get this straight. Targeted Shadow said I've never MSG'd you so there's that. We are supposed to let the other guy hit without trying to hook the fleet. Then you're not supposed to drive your guard. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said prove it. What's your FB nane? And for damned sure don't repair base between hits. Targeted Shadow said oh wait I know you're Holly in disguise. That's who you are. And the attacker gets multiple hits to flat a base. See more 11 hide or report this like reply 16H edited Daniel Chapieski bring back resource fleet sniping, fuck all 2 hide or report this like reply 15H Brian Bradshaw how so? Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said name. Because I am willing to do whatever is needed to win. Show me in the TOS where it says you have to sit on your hands and let other fker have it all his/her way. Targeted Shadow said off topic. Fine then asshat next time you go out hitting bases your level or bigger. Don't drive, be fair and square and let your bad ass baser roll in on auto and if you say you do, you're full of shit. Forged_from_ashes said tenor.com. 3 hide or report this like reply 15H edited view 1 more reply Russell James don't drive guard. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said Russo right? FCK that, make it so only defender hulls can guard then, otherwise I drive those bitches. 4 hide or report this like reply 15H Maria Bauer Melon I just sunk yat and smashed a few bases beaming face with smiling eyes 2 hide or report this like reply 15H Ed Hanky you mean we had a battle and I sunk you sweet hide or report this like reply 15H Maria Bauer Melon I sunk the sniper, can't remember who it was that snagged basers yesterday. Targeted Shadow said you're slow right? Hide or report this like reply 15H Danny Burns actually they, Kizai, has a thing in place for non-defender hulls that are put in the defend of a base to only have 1/2 the damage of when they are not but the millennials SDS7 complained and Kizai backed off hide or report this like reply 14H Russell James huh. Targeted Shadow said and puppy took you long enough to message him. I'm talking about driving guard. Targeted Shadow said at this moment Pinky is cropping a conversation in an attempt to shame me. Of course you drive the attack fleet hide or report this like reply 13H Jerry Rockefort SUX to be you when caught, LOL, you want free hits, LOL hide or report this like reply 13H Estevan Serrano interceptors days are numbered on hitting conquer fleets, Smiley face. Hide or report this like reply 12H Charles Dry you drive in base why can't we drive when base is being hit lol what's the difference 1 hide or report this like reply 11H Ed Hanky difference is the big boys don't like it as they could lose hide or report this like reply 1H Joe Tretinick the only time I agree with this is during bounty. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said you sure you didn't ask for a build? If you don't want to be hit don't join. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said a silverfish one smiling face with smiling eyes. Hide or report this like reply 11H Tor Rustad snagging baser with Inter is unfair match yes, but it ain't any worse than big players hitting low or when big groups gang up against a few, so no F case given when the big ain't playing fair themselves. Targeted Shadow said cause I wanted to see what this great build of yours was that you were bragging about face with open mouth OMG string me up. 5 hide or report this like reply 6H John Allen nicely said hide or report this like reply 2H JMC Stuffy I had fun over bounty sinking SDS7 FLT and many others who bases don't see why some cry over it, geez cuddles are a pain. Hide or report this like reply 1H write a comment. Cindy J Admin 19HRS due to yesterday's outage, we are granting all players 25 MFM points and 8x1 HR repair tokens starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. PDT. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said. 2222 comments game streamer like comments Darren Borer that would help hide or report this like reply 19H Ligo Arshan Hare Jr. You are correct hide or report this one like reply 19H David Maggard not bad hide or report this like reply 18H Stein Wang Iverson FM points. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said seems like you asked to me. What about all the bounty points I don't get flushed face to hide or report this like reply 17H Russell James it crashed after bounty hide or report this like reply 17H sign Wang Iverson Russell James I can still kill 118 plus but I don't get any bonus and it don't show up in my amount. Valerie Venom said LOL. Hide or report this like reply 17H view one more reply Carl Kuwait tomorrow, which day is tomorrow, it's always a day a YAAAI. 1 hide or report this like reply 17H Stacy Haynes for next FM not the current FM 1 hide or report this like reply 16H Russell James let me fix that for you Cindy, due to yesterday's outrage. Hide or report this like reply 15H Eddie Kemp due to yesterday's outage everything is working as planned hide or report this like reply 15H Sean Nielsen well my alt account will really love this it can rarely get a few million. Targeted Shadow said FYI my fishies were already done. And asking for builds is a crime. 2 hide or report this like reply 13H Misty would hide or report this tenor like reply 13H Scott Merritt it's a joke LOL hide or report this like reply 10H Paul James BP down again for maintenance. Forged _ ashes said didn't do it. Shockingly hide or report this like reply 5H Simon Phillips not been given any FM points yet. Hide or report this like reply 5H Russell James 3 p.m. Pacific Daylight Time, that's like 6 p.m. Eastern, you're crying 10H early hide or report this like reply 3H Russell James but I just noticed, FM ends in 7HRS, guess that 25M will be a head start on next one. Forged _ ashes said Photoshop. Cause we can't use it for prizes this round, hide or report this like reply 2H Alan Harvey never got mine hide or report this like reply 1H Josh Gregg replied 1 reply 40 minutes write a comment. Yannis Tsortsis visual storyteller 19 HRS tip me hat Mikey Braden no guarding repairing crying mouthing. I hit you for 2 medals though, but you know sometimes name is little heavy and you like to hit even for 0 medals. Targeted shadow said yawn. 1616 30 comments game streamer like comments Mike Vander Hulst was a good hit bro, smiley face. 3 hide or report this like reply 19 Tour Rust. Yannis was serious here, you got a long quick pinch, laughing face. Hide or report this like reply 6 Yannis Tsortsis thank you Mike hide or report this like reply 19 Demi Tsakeness I watched the hit, well done Mr Tsortsis, Mike asked in ally comms to let you hit free, no needed anyway as a gang's rule in no snagging basers. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said big yikes saying you didn't ask for stuff. To hide or report this like reply 19 Terry Sherman all Yanni's fleet dead I see him a fail in my eyes hide or report this like reply 19 edited Ian Mitchell then you don't understand the game. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said stuff. 2-star hit means he got his up and won. The health of the attacker's fleet is irrelevant especially when using a blitz fleet like Howlers. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said when you clearly did. 1 hide or report this like reply 18 Terry Sherman Ian Mitchell I thought he was a BP badass. That's my point lil fella as far as understanding the game who cares? Targeted Shadow said no I said I didn't ask for help in events. It's an occasional pastime. Not the main focus of my life like it is for Yannis. The poor guy obsesses over this pretend pirate Facebook game. Targeted Shadow said though continue to nitpick. I find humor in it. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said no you didn't. It's a fun game, but that's it. A game 1 hide or report this like reply 18 Ian Mitchell Terry Sherman in that we agree my friend lol I always chuckle at the old dudes who come on here and flex nuts because their pixels killed someone else's pixels. Targeted Shadow said we were talking about events. Though as I said to Admiral Trolley. Hide or report this like reply 17 Terry Sherman Ian Mitchell lol. Don't get me wrong. The guy has this game figured out. Joykiller said well then you have been back more than a month most likely if your fishes were complete on August 21st lol. But not thinking that will get him ahead on the scoreboard in the real world hide or report this like reply 17 Ian Mitchell Terry Sherman but he's already a millionaire so he's got that going for him lol hide or report this like reply 16 Terry Sherman Ian Mitchell then IDB on a yacht not playing battle pirates rolling on the floor laughing face with tears of joy 1 hide or report this like reply 16 Tour Rustad not that hard to become a millionaire, when having a passion, being competitive and better than your peers. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said it's okay dude. The very things you two ridicule is what made me rich. Passion can be in games, sports, arts, academica, it do not really matter, sometimes you make no profits and need to sponsor it, but other times, you can make a shit ton of money. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said you're wrong. Laughing face. Hide or report this like reply 7 edited Terry Sherman Tour Rustad him much money have you made being Yannis's bitch and cheerleader. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said just admit that. Damn dude stop the man crush. Targeted Shadow said wrong? Cause your ability to read stays on the troll level. Not likely. I doubt he will let you blow him hide or report this like reply 3 Tour Rustad WTF have you been smoking, I've been fighting the guys in HPRD and Yannis for as long as I can remember, Being in-game enemies do not mean I have any need to trash talk. Joykiller said hard to complete a fleet before you return to the game, good work slightly smiling face. I prefer to play vs the base, not the person. 1 hide or report this like reply 3h write a reply. Fred Gels Chenyanis I thought you said in another post that medals don't matter? Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said is that name calling? Hide or report this like reply 17h Courtney Lumpkin so you compliment people for not driving, repairing, and guarding but you do thinking face 2 hide or report this like reply 17h Courtney Lumpkin so in other words, you want to play this way, but are too scared to take a hit too? Valerie Venom said he has a wrong? Hide or report this like reply 17h Yannis Sortsis Courtney sir I think you need vacation or a damn girlfriend. I don't repair base guarding or driving for months because I don't care. I can take my cookies back anytime. Also from the leaderboard am the only one over 700s that I have no bubble forever and hit bases every day. Targeted Shadow said are you attempting to shame? 7 hide or report this like reply 17h edited Terry Sherman Yannis Sortsis cookies Roflmfeo. Targeted Shadow said posting RL names and convos is bannable my friend. Love the gamer's scoreboard on worthless medals hide or report this like reply 17h Jerry A Cowgill Yannis aka Bubble Boy you're a joke hide or report this like reply 15h Yannis Sortsis and please can you remind me? Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said you shame yourself enough bud. Who is your champion? Valerie Venom said children, Calmeth Dimameries. 3 hide or report this like reply 17h Yannis Sortsis, smiley face. Hide or report this like reply 17h Yannis Sortsis losers you never change to hide or report this like reply 17h William T Sutherland well done to hide or report this like reply 17h Stuart Harding I still don't get it. Targeted Shadow said though continue on your way. A dead FLT and only 64.68% and it's called a win. Not to mention the rocket used. I prefer the good old days when no one bragged about dying in a base. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said can't wait to be back on my PC. I can stop seeing the blocked messages tab. It's too much temptation to click it lol. You either flattened them or you lost. Targeted Shadow said blocked MSGS. Why would there be blocked MSGS? 5 hide or report this like reply 16h Demi Tsakeness I watch the hits. Prep, S, was about 21 to 24% damage, so total damage was 85% and yes he lost 2 to 3 fleets try to prep the guard, but could T, so he came in with this Blee Eyes fleet with demo crew on. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said because I have had you blocked for quite some time now lol. Was a good hit hide or report this like reply 2h Russell James 1 hit, and if you died even though you got up should be a loss. Valerie Venom said base Discord needs to enable a hide blocked messages so they don't even appear. This hitting 2 to 3 times, and leaving with a dead ass fleet should not be a win. 1 hide or report this like reply 1h Stuart Harding Russell James exactly, that's a lot of dead FLTS to call it a win. Targeted Shadow said so that's a troll win for me thanks for admitting that XD. Hide or report this like reply 1h write a reply. Yannis Sortsis is more than 64% just think before you type Stuart look like the other 5 like they don't know also the battle log not included the first hit prep hide or report this like reply 18m Yannis Sortsis also start if you hit that base you can't even enter when you start hitting good bases then you ready to talk hide or report this like reply 15m write a comment. Older Yannis Tsortsis Visual Storyteller September 30th at 2:05 p.m. Just a few words about medals if you don't mind. Medals means something because indicate your current status according your base defense and also your skills as a hitter. Also if you have medals always better players with skills will visit you and then you see if your base is good or sucks. Then if you really like medals you go and hit a better base because worth some cookies and not just a random base. So what that means. Medals make you play better because you have bet. See more 3131 comments. Game streamer like comments Ligo Arshan Hair Jr. I dump my medals LMAO I try keep just above 100 love taking M from folks that fail. And that's all medals are worth. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said on phone I just clicked to view the blocked messages LOL. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Jonathan Dick correct me if I am wrong but did you not live in a bubble for over a year? Joykiller said so ts how long have you been back in game it obviously longer than a month if you had fish completed August 21st, so why are you still hitting 40s if you have completed fleets? I can only imagine that was to protect your medals, otherwise you wouldn't have bothered. This is hypocrisy to the max for me, but post what you want. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said how's it a troll win for you? The reason I blocked you was to stop you messaging me LOL. 6 hide or report this like reply 1D Carl Jones at the end of the day we all know who the hitters are. Win our louse it's about trying to smash the top bases out there. 4 hide or report this like reply 1D Vincent Zotala hide or report this one like reply 1D Yannis Tsortsis they all know Carl we play this game for 8 years. 2 hide or report this like reply 1D let Lazada Yannis Tsortsis STFU 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Haley Cope let's stuff at you. Don't do SHAT hide or report this like reply 1D Haley Cope and your alt is a farm. Hide or report this like reply 1D write a reply. John Tyndall Yannis Tsortsis cookies jar before the meds and yes you know I respect you way of playing sir. 2 hide or report this like reply 1D Aaron Coolwell base defense and skill what a joke. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Matt Hurl but medals show how much money you spent. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Alan Dean I do not give a fuck if players respect me or not, I do not give a fuck what anyone thinks about my hitting skills. I also do not give a fuck if my base is a farm or is like Fort Knox. Medals mean about the same purpose as this post. Fuck all, nothing. Meaningless aspect of the game. 5 hide or report this like reply 1D Fort Jones hide or report this tenor. 2 like reply 1D Eric Malov nailed it. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D view 6 more replies. Jerry A. Cowgill you were in a bubble for a year so what's your point? 4 hide or report this like reply 1D Lee Burton well Yannis I am leader of BBWT and me'll mean nothing to high prices and bullshiz cause I try to get us to do sir I try to respect all and give as I get but well. It is hard when some people have to work 40 to 60 a week and try to keep up sir. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Jerry A. Cowgill he's a joke Lee he paid for a bubble for a year then he has people sitting surround his base to snipe anyone that tries to hit him so he can hang on to those precious medals of his. 4 hide or report this like reply 1D let Lazada Jerry A. Cowgill he is the biggest fraud on this game. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Jerry A. Cowgill and you're right there with him. Beckham. 2 hide or report this like reply 1D Fort Jones medals in the current state of the game are worthless. Dump take 49 from someone rinse lather repeat. They indicate nothing. Grandma Standards said troll win for me so he is trolling HM. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D let Lazada seriously even Mapia won't write such post while we all know how Yannis gain and defend his medals, so stupid post. All what you said makes sense, but in your case and the way you gain medals by repairing between hits and driving and snipping all that. See more hide or report this tenor like reply 1D edited Butch Malik Beckham. Don't you ever get tired of posting the same old pic for all these years? Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said begging for Bilda. You're such a noob to hide or report this like reply 1D Danny Lawson sounds to me like this crying ass motherfucker just mad he can't get to the number 1 spot cause their bases in his way. That's how everyone else felt in the game when you was holding a spot on the first page for over a year in a bot bubble. Go cry s. See more 5 hide or report this like reply 1D Karen Huisk says the one who was in a bubble for 2 years face with tears of joy face with tears of joy. 5 hide or report this like reply 1D Vinnie Roberts. Hey Bubble Boy, why do you think you're the only one who's been playing this for 8 years? Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said asking for help constantly. Oh, and if you take the 2 years you've been in a bubble you only played for 6-10 hide or report this like reply 1D Vinnie Roberts. John Pearson, yes my son, hide or report this like reply 1D Vinnie Roberts. Hide or report this like reply 1D Mike Bauer, I'm glad I don't play this stupid game anymore. Snowman, you back playing? Targeted Shadow said LMAO. Hide or report this like reply 1D Vinnie Roberts, hell to the no. Grandma Standard said what we talking about, I just got here. 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Ligo R. Sean Hare Jr. hide or report this like reply 1D Shannon D. Smith hide or report this tenor like reply 1D Rod Kimball pick me hide or report this like reply 1D Greg Viciani's sources. First off, you lost respect in this game from several people including ex-teammates from HPRD. You are a whining crying ass always asking for protection while you go out and hit bases. Or when you get prepped out please put Gour. See more 1 hide or report this like reply 1D Haley Cope and Veach, you never had any respect. Just a cryin' ass MF, never hit anyone except with your lips, in a game no less. Could imagine what a loser you are in RL. LOL. Hide or report this like reply 1D Greg Veach Haley Cope STFU. All you do is snipe. Forged _from_ ashes said Mr. Spammer, gimme or build for silverfish. Go back in the kitchen where you belong making sandwiches. Ask Morpheus's and Lorenzo's if I didn't hit them last time we was in same world. Unlike you, all you do is snipe and guard your bubble boy. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said wow FFA. You sound like someone else whom is speaking. Move along fat as 2 hide or report this like reply 1D Haley Cope, I love it all you dickheads living in the past since you can't touch what he is doing now, but whatever, keep on cheating with all your medals dumping on each other. LOL. Hide or report this like reply 1D Courtney Lumpkin, didn't you drop all your medals? Targeted Shadow said 3 on 1 and you still can't win, this is epic. So you're a cheater now. LMAO. Hide or report this like reply 1D Courtney Lumpkin, poor thing, you been around Yanni's too long. Admiral Spammer, mayor of the QR said how's this 3 on 1?